Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Stephanie, divine.cosmic.empress over on IG, and this is actually a healing session that I'm bringing forward for you. I'm actually here the day before Mother's Day, and a download has come through. And I wanted to give a healing session as well as a channeled message for you from whoever is listening to this. And over here, beautiful backdrop. Got a shout out to the Magic Dragon over here in Maryland, Baltimore. So feel free to stop by for all your magical needs as well as healing sessions. And so, with this particular message, we're going to start off setting the space. And this healing session today is to reach out to those who perhaps maybe you've lost a loved one. Maybe you have a mother wound. You don't have a great connection with your own mother in this lifetime. And it could be really tough on a lot of us. Um, this experience has actually come up twice this week where two people I've connected with have lost a loved one. And for some of us, honestly, mothers is divine feminine energy that can also be expressed through a male. So if you have a father who has held the, position of both feminine and masculine in your life and you were really close to them, this also applies to you as well. Because they had that nurturing aspect, right? Of being there and present for you in your life. And in this particular situations, their loved one have just transitioned and they've been experiencing. I want to let you know if you've been experiencing where the signs, synchronicities of animals, sounds have been resonating with you. Know that that is your loved one, the spirit of them connecting, reaching out to you, letting you know that they're here. Just because there's a different relationship now, not in the physical, but in the eternal, right? They're everywhere. And so they are reaching out. Let that resonate with you. Let that hit home. Let that hold you in a beautiful, loving space. And even for us, like maybe the anniversary of your loved one is now approaching a year or two, and that is still fresh on you, right? When certain dates come forward. But know that your loved one does not, spirit, God does not want you to close your heart. And I get it because I've had a loved one, my father transitioned a couple years ago, and I remember the first couple years I didn't feel as excited wanting to plan things. Um, and it, it was different, right? It was an experience, but I realized I was closing my heart, getting numb, so to speak, or growing numb. And because the excitement wasn't there. But I realized once I caught myself, once, the spirit of, you know, ancestors or father came through, it's like, oh, helping me to realize that I'm still here. I still have a family. I still have loved ones that are alive. And I have to be present as well for them. And so, for those of you who don't know, I'm Shamanic High Priestess, and I help lead spirits in terms of helping you to tap into your soul's gifts, um, align to your soul's purpose, as well as help you to go through transitory moments in your life where, just like this, a big event has happened years ago, and how to bring to your soul back into harmony and balance, right? So you can live your life now the most optimal you can. And with these two people who came through this week, before we dive into the healing, the message was that there are so many ways that you can still honor the tradition and the lessons and the wisdom that your loved one has embarked and left with you. that you carry and that you can continue to pass on, even if they're not here physically. And that was just a beautiful connecting moment to be able to connect with somebody heart to heart. And I keep saying heart because this is going to be a heart healing opening session for you, incorporating energy work and Reiki, as well as a special guest with the sound instruments. So, with that being said, we're actually going to go into the healing part of this. I encourage you to get yourself comfortable. If you're sitting down, and cross the legs. If you want, if you feel you're in a great space where you can lay down, feel free. If you're out in nature, even better because the elements are going to be assisting you. Um, and as you get yourself comfortable, ready to receive, sitting down, hands on top of the thighs, legs uncrossed. If you're laying down, feel free to put a blanket over yourself and close your eyes. I want you to begin to tune in to the sound of your breath. Just taking a deep breath in through the nose, and then open up the mouth and exhale, breathe out. Breathing in through the nose, allowing the heart to expand, the lungs to fill with breath, feeling the breath behind the back of the throat and over the tip of the nose, clearing the airways and opening up and exhaling. Breathe out nice and loud. Breathing in through the nose, allowing the belly to expand, the heart to fill with breath and life. Allowing yourself to open up your throat chakra and breathing out. As you take that next round of breath, allowing yourself to just soften the breath, let the whole body relax. Saying to yourself or out loud, I'm willing and open, ready to receive healing, love, expansion. And with that next exhale, release the intention to release the pain, the hurt, the wounds, the sadness and grief. So just staying with the sound of the breath, allowing yourself to tune into your body, the breathing of how you feel, relaxing the shoulders. Every exhale is the intention to release, feel relief. Allowing yourself to soften. No matter what point in time you play this, how many times you see this, feel it, hear it, time knows no ends. Begin to visualize the breath coming up behind the back of the throat, up the crown of the head. I want you to visualize a beautiful white light overhead the crown of the head, and just focus on that white light. Focus on the soft breath, moving up throughout the body, noticing any heat, pulsations, sensations moving around the body. Maybe hovering 2 or 3 feet over the crown of the head. I want you to feel the warmth of the white light just coming overhead, showering upon you. If you feel any pulsations, welcome it. Let your cells receive the light. From the head, down your face, releasing tension in the jaw and the neck and the shoulders, letting any anger from the belly and the core, fear and guilt, grief, to release and move through the body. Set that intention to let it go, to find and seek relief. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Let the breath fill into the heart space, coming in, filling, expanding the sides of your body. And I want you to think about your loved one. Think about most loving memory, their smile. A memory that you can recall that brings forth happiness. Their hands. Their facial expressions. Allow your heart to open up with the memories, the wisdom, the messages that want to come forward. The intention just to be open. Let that loving energy expand from the heart, the sides of the body, the throat, over the crown of the head, reaching that expanse of warm light. And letting it melt all over you, down your legs. Welcoming you in love. Healing reassurance that they are here with you. They're here supporting you. Let your breath open up the pores in your cells, the physical heart, not white light, maybe green light, expanding, desiring to have that connection with your loved one, letting it sweep all over you, consume you with light. And after today, that you see a sign that your loved one's here, that you have peace surround you, lead you, guide you. Whenever your mind goes to them, it's just memories of love, healing, expansion. May you have peace. May I have peace. May you see your loved one as your spirit guide in this lifetime. That connection unending and continuing. That you see them in their highest form, despite of their shortcomings in this experience. May you find that mother within you, the father in you, Father in the universe. Just taking a deep breath in, allowing the breath to come back into the heart space in your physical body. Just giving gratitude for any messages that will come forward, whether it's in your sense of feeling, knowing, any of your clairs, signs through the birds, the sounds in your life. Maybe a message being delivered to you through an angel and the embodiment of a person in your life. Keep your heart open. Your spirit, ancestors, your family are with you. You just begin to wiggle your toes, your feet, your ankles back to life, moving gently and allowing yourself to take your own time. Wake the body back up. Maybe get up from your laying down position and drink plenty of water. Be gentle with yourself. Do things that honor your loved one, your ancestors. Maybe gather some roses. Let the plant medicine of the rose is a loving energy vibration that will fill you up and bring a lot of healing wisdom for you. Comfort, comfort. Thank you for allowing me to share this with you, channel this through. I thank you, Spirit. I thank you, the elements of the north, south, east, and the west, of earth and fire and air and water, and the central axis mundi point, which is our anchor. Feel free to journal what comes through for you and your experience. And if you're interested in personal healing sessions, check out the description box below for my details. Feel free to share this with anybody that you're thinking of that comes to mind. Play it over and over again. Allow yourself just to receive the energy, healing energy, sound, vibrations, travel throughout space and time. There's no limit, there's no cap. And thank you so much. Satnam.